we've been dealing very much with the flooding down in the south of Brazil. We have a number of our students who are in rather desperate straits down there, not to mention, there's just thousands of people affected by these storms. So we dedicate our practice today to the relief of all of the suffering on this planet. There's just so much going on, people suffering in so many different ways. And so I was reminded just a few days ago, I tripped on a stone and one of my toenails was ripped off, almost. We had to go to the hospital. It was kind of a mess. And but even that, I was fine, we took care of it. It was kind of interesting to go to the hospital in Pirenópolis, this little village, and see all of the different people that were seeking treatment for various and sundry things, the great patients. Watching their patients, it definitely made me just realize, each one of us has got something going on, each one. And I was grateful that mine was just, relatively harmless. It was a little painful, but anyway, it's recovering. It's recovering. Now, with the things that I wanted to share with you, the Neurodharma of Rick Hanson, I was only halfway through the book when we spoke last, a month ago. And so I completed and I worked on it, and I thought, okay, what this gentleman is proposing is pretty clear. And it's being, of course, confirmed by a number of other very authentic scientists, that what we do with our mind affects our body in very strong ways, and that we can transform body mind by specific kinds of exercises, just like we know that we can transform the body's condition by exercising, by having a decent diet, by learning how to relax, let go of stress, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of information on how to take care of the body. And so it's really helpful for us to know that all of that also influences the capacity to work with the mind. But the mind also has a tremendous influence on the body and on our well-being. And so with all of this research, they've discovered that meditators, meaning people who are using the mind, working with the mind, that they have a fabulous option of transforming things, of changing things just by mental activity. And so exploring that and thinking about how does that relate to our work and the way that we put things together. Maybe I'll try. Maya, I will try, I promise. So I went through his material again and thought there were definite indicators of certain exercises that we could do together, different meditations and different experiences that we could do together. And so I prepared, well, let's see what's happening. One of the preparations relies on Noel to show up. So if that doesn't happen, we'll figure something else out. But in the meantime, I'm going to refer to some of my notes. So we're going to explore what changes in the brain help us to be compassionate, and what changes in the brain give us strength. Also, what things cause harm. We're not going to think so much. We're not going to spend too much attention on the things that cause harm. We're going to use this energy that we are gathering together, because as a group, we create a field of energy. This is something else that they've discovered, that several of my teachers have mentioned repeatedly, that when we do practice together, when we come together as we're doing today, even if it's in cyberspace, still we're looking at each other, we're thinking about each other, we're working with each other, we're recognizing each other. that this is essential, actually, in helping us to maintain a state of mind that's of value, the state of mind that will help us to generate what we need in order to have a transformation of consciousness so that we no longer wander off in ways that are unwholesome and bring about unhappiness for ourselves and the people around us. So we are exploring. I tried not to use too much of the scientific language. First of all, because it's not my language, and I'm not comfortable with it. But secondly, because it's not important. It's not really what we need. What we need is to know what to do. What do we do for the transformation of consciousness? It doesn't matter which part of the brain is functioning. It's helpful to know that they are exploring these things. That's helpful to know. For instance, a statement like this: there is a neural basis for engaging life without any sense of craving, without any sense of greed, hatred, or delusion. The ultimate possibility is the complete liberation of mind and heart with the highest happiness and the most sublime peace. This is our human, what we are given. This is what we can achieve, is highest happiness and sublime peace. And this is through these neural networks that we develop through our practice, which is pretty exciting. So the first neural network that I want to stimulate with all of you is the prayer of motivation. And I want us to think for a moment before we dance, before we engage in the prayer and the movement. I want us to remember, place your hands on your heart and just really feel deeply in your heart that you have the essence of awakened mind. That's your birthright. And that this birthright is yours to discover, to unfold, to reveal. So these practices that we are engaging in, they create that neural network. They help us to, it's a path, it's a literal path to go in deeply to what is happening, where it is, and how it appears, awakened mind. So that's the first thing that we are affirming with our dance of motivation, that this is indeed our birthright and that we are going to reveal this, that we're here in this moment when we open our hands and our palms out, we are here. And this is what we're here to do. And everything that surrounds us, everything that is us, is moving us towards that awakening. Inseparable from what we're going to call wisdom, this wisdom, inseparable from that is a radiance, part of our networking, part of our connectivity with each other, part of our connectivity with the world, is this capacity to passionately feel what everyone is feeling and to wish to bring about a state of awakened mind within every being, knowing that it's the greatest gift we can give ourselves and the greatest gift we can give the world. And so we combine, we honor that. This also is part of my journey, this wisdom that radiates compassion into the world. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Well, according to these teachings, we need to develop, we need to encourage, to be skillful. We need to develop the skill and the potency. We can't feel that we're incapable. We need to develop this. And again, this is what these practices address, developing the skill and the potency, the power, so that as we engage with life, we engage in the basis of wisdom, which is interconnectivity, which is compassion, which means that everyone we meet, everything we meet, we want to bless it. We want to give it part of our radiance. We want ourselves to be radiant beings that ignite the radiance in others, that encourage the radiance in others. So we want to be skillful and powerful in order to be able to do that. So I'm going to invite you all to please stand. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests in me. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to rest and empower all. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests in me. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. Couple of notes before we go into the next movement meditation. It says, the more we have a beneficial experience, the longer and deeper these experiences are. We build up neural substrates of happiness, love, and inner strength. Over time, these mental states are hardwired into our nervous system. The capacity of the nervous system can be changed by the information flowing through it. So one of the things that I wanted to do with you today is I wanted to go over the prayers, the qualities of Tara. This is a dance that we do all the time. This is a dance that one of our most common Tara dance practices. And there are different ways in which we can relate to it. Movement, rhythm, melody, music, all of that has a vital experience and part of the brain, but also the holding of the concept or the idea can alter the brain as well. So I wanted us to go through the movements, but I'm going to stay in front. I'm not going to do I'd like you to spotlight me if you can, but you can also keep me on. It doesn't matter. I want you to do the movements and feel them deeply. First of all, we have the wisdom, knowing that the wisdom is within us. So please just do this gesture. The wisdom is within us. And Minnie, if you could do this standing up, that would be helpful. Okay. Okay. Then the radiance of compassion. Feel the light pouring from your heart, through your arms, through your hands, into the screen, into everyone that's connected with us, into the world. And then imagine you're gathering gathering skill. You're reaching into the world. You're gathering skill. You're gathering power. You're gathering potency. Power. So now hold your hands in a fist. There you go. Now feel the power in your body. Feel that by engaging in this way, your body is transformed. It becomes more powerful. Then, as we engage in the world, we hear the call of humanity. So we want to react to it swiftly. 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 Yes, this is the Tara of swift protection. Swiftly. Okay. Then, with our hands up, the second Tara, Tara number 2, white Tara, palms are out. Okay. She is the reflective moon. This is what it represents. The moon. It's the capacity of the mind to reflect so that we see all of the connectivity of the past and the future. Then, virtue. So feel this. Within the world, we engage virtuously. The basis of virtue is when we understand the interconnectivity of all that exists. And this is our treasure. This is our inner treasure, how we maintain our power. Because when we engage in ways with the world that are not wholesome, we lose our power. So this is the power of virtue. Virtue means engaging in life in order to bring benefit. Non-virtue is engaging in life as if causing harm doesn't matter, because it does. So this virtue, this is why we put the one hand on top of the other, the right hand on top of the left. This is our treasure. We guard our treasure of patience, our treasure of generosity, our treasure of kindness. Then, Tara number 4, all victorious. Feel this in your body. Feel that nothing is going to stop you from obtaining full awakened mind. That's your birthright, and you are engaging fully 100% in this practice. Yeah, there we go. Hands straight up as much as you feel it in your body. Feel it in your body. Then, this whole world and all of our experiences, we have the integration of our intellect and our heart. This is true mind, and this allows us to, the word they use is discriminate, and it's a hard word in English because we've used it for wrong message. We need to be able to know what helps and what hurts, what is of value, what is going to increase the virtue. Then, worthy of honor. Now, this one addresses the imbalance in the world, the imbalance of the patriarchy and woman's place and the place of the feminine, not only in the body of a male and a female, but also in our own body, that we honor the feminine, that we honor the capacity of intuition, the capacity of kindness, all of the female virtues. We honor them, that they are completely honored. Feel it in your body. Feel that this is your birthright. And for those of you, you can also stand and do these. You might be more comfortable. Like I might be more comfortable. Let me see what I can do with this tight little space here. Yeah. Okay, and I think I'm going to turn this light off. Yes. Okay. So worthy of honor. Now, invincible courage. Really feel that, yes, life is challenging. Life is challenging, but feel this in your body so that when you're dancing this, you know that you have the capacity to deal with whatever life presents you. You have the courage to move forward. Yes, okay, torn toenail, bleeding all over the place. So what? Move forward. Deal with it with courage. Invincible courage. Then knowing that one of the biggest issues that we're dealing with is habits of negativity. So we're going to break them apart. All the habits of negativity, of the negative thoughts, break them apart. Feel yourself, break them apart. All of the harmful emotions that just possess us, the emotions that grab a hold of us, destroy them, break them apart. Yeah, and the energy is released. The energy is released. Then Tara is refuge. So we're going to pick up the world and we're going to rock it in our arms. Just all the beings on this planet, we'll give them refuge. All the beings within our body, every cell, according to these teachings, is a separate being. We're made up of thousands and thousands of little beings. This is made of radiant light, and we love them all. We give refuge to them all. Then recognizing how incredibly crazy this world is, how we do our best to set things up and they fall apart. So let's laugh together. Yes, and really get into the laughter. Don't be shy about it. Let it resonate throughout your entire body. Excellent, excellent. And now, the world, obviously, we have a great disturbance on our planet with the wealth of the world. So imagine that you are commanding the world, you're commanding the protectors, you're commanding the governments and the ones who guide our government, you're commanding them to dispense, to share the wealth, to share the wealth. Yes, I see we've got. Oh, next, beauty. The beauty of our world, the beauty of our physical body, the beauty of our love, the beauty that surrounds us and within us. So this wonderful feminine beauty, we bring it up from the center of our body and we offer it in service to the world. We offer it in service to the world. Then Tara number 13, irresistible. In fact, we allow ourselves to be vital and magnetic so we can attract the energy of the world into us. We can attract people to us so that we can benefit them. We can help them to awaken. We can help them to understand the truth of their own nature, their own warm, loving heart. We can help them to break free. And then we have those moments of ferocity, where we say no, where we recognize that the beings around us and within us are causing harm. And if we can stop it by saying no, we will, but we do it with utmost compassion, ferocious compassion. This leads us into a sense of serene peace, serene peace. We give up our obsessions with guilt and fear and allow ourselves to rest in peace. So when we do this movement, feel yourself opening completely and resting in inner peace, resting in inner peace, opening and resting in inner peace. And what disturbs our peace? Our attachment. So let's destroy attachment. Destroy attachment. Destroy attachments. Now think about your attachments. Think about what you're so clinging onto that it's making you crazy. You're so afraid you're going to lose it. And destroy the attachment. It doesn't mean you destroy your pleasures. It doesn't mean you destroy your anything. It just means you let go of attachment. Let go of attachment. What does this lead to? Bliss and joy. Feel it in your body, bliss and joy, bliss and joy, bliss and joy. Yes, beautiful. Then we are looking into the depths of the mind. We're looking into the depths of the mind, and we see the subtle poisons that have created the self-obsession that keeps us from our awakened mind. So we are going to transform these poisons. We are going to penetrate them. We're going to absorb them and see their wisdom. In that way, we remove all suffering. We remove all suffering, which leads us to radiant health. Feel your body just so happy. Reach up into the heavens. Bring the energy down into the earth. Radiant health. In this way, complete enlightenment. Complete enlightenment. Body, speech, and mind. Complete enlightenment. Complete enlightenment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to share this. So, when you're dancing, the qualities, try as much as possible to enter into that kind of spirit, to enter into the spirit of, to really feel it in your body. It transforms you. It completely transforms us. So, wow. Okay. The next thing that I want to do with you here, because what we're doing is we're weaving these qualities into our nervous system. We are reorienting or orienting our nervous system to accept and understand this is what we have, this is what we are. Oh, so now, Noelle, are you ready to launch our adventure?
Yeah, I just have to probably adjust my window a little bit. So
Okay.
give me
So
1
while she's
second.
doing that, I'll explain to you all what we're going to do next. The way that Rick Hanson put together his Neurodharma book, he developed what he calls 7 steps of awakening. Now, he's worked obviously with some meditation masters, not only in the Theravada tradition, but also there are some definite indicators of Mahamudra practice. So the way he put this all together with these 7 steps, I wanted to guide you. Now, I did this last time, but I've refined the meditations, and I was very inspired by several of my students who have gotten into collage, which I have not had an opportunity to do because I'm rarely in a place where I can accumulate all the things that you need. But what I do accumulate, I have a folder of several thousand pictures that when they come across my in basket or come across my screen, I throw them into this folder. And I decided to take some of these images and put them together with this meditation. So this is something new. This is something I'm going to want you to tell me how you feel about it. I'm inviting you. You can close your eyes and do the meditation that way. You can look at the images that are going to be projected on the screen. So that's your choice to see. But I thought, let's stimulate as much of the brain as we can here. I'm going to move that. Okay, Noelle, so you want to pop the first image up. And everyone, if you could please sit with your spine straight and relax. You can close your eyes if you like, or you can watch the screen.
Okay.
We start, the first step of awakening is steadiness, connecting with a stable sense of presence in the moment, awareness, spacious and open, letting anything pass through it. Rest in stable awareness. In order to achieve this, we're going to do the 9 healing breaths. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling and letting go of all physical tension. Inhaling radiant light and exhaling all physical tension. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling all physical tension. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling any emotional tension. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling all emotional tension. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling all emotional tension. Give the deep mind the command. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling all mental tension. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling all mental tension. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling all mental tension. As you breathe, allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into a sense of peace and spaciousness. Open. Anything can pass through it. The mind, like a great warm ocean, infinite, rising and falling with your gentle breath. Step 2, place your hands on your heart. Lovingness. Focus on warm-hearted feelings. Choose one object of attention, a family member that you love dearly, or a close best friend, or a pet that's always there for you. Warm in your heart the thoughts of this beloved. Focus on feelings of compassion, wishing them well. You know what they need. You know what their challenges are. Wish kindness for them. Wish good things for them. Now remember the way they care about you, appreciate you, love you. Breathe love in and out of your heart, thinking of this beloved, flowing in and out of your heart. You rest in love, this warm ocean of love, rising and falling with your breath. You are in love. Step number 3, fullness. We focus on the sense of having enough in this moment. You have enough air to breathe. You are safe. Breathe out any anxiety, any fear, any tension, any irritation. You are safe. Feel this sense of peace and gratitude. Everything you've been given in this life. Let go of any disappointment or frustration. Feel stress falling away. Complete contentment, joy, in the moment. Step number 4, warm-heartedness. Again, place your hands on your heart. Love is flowing in and out. Exhale any hurt, any resentment, and as you inhale, ease. Exhale, release deeper, resting in a growing sense of love and joy. Rest in a growing sense of fullness, a sense of contentment, love, joy. You are aware of the sensation of breathing, at first in the left side of your chest. Concentrate on that for a moment. Then the right side of your chest. Now both together. Breathe. Now include your stomach and back, chest. Now include your head and your hips. Now include your arms and your legs. Be aware of your whole body, a single field of experience. Your whole body breathing. Love your body. Remaining aware of your whole body, now include sounds in your awareness. Hearing and breathing together. Include seeing. Now include feelings. Accept all that you are experiencing. Open your whole being. Include all the parts of yourself. All the parts of you as a single whole, but you widen further to include awareness. All of you as a whole, abiding, undivided. Step number 5, nowness. Stay in the present, the sensation of each moment continually changing. Stay present. Let go. Alert. Experience change. Things happen. No need to follow them. No need to figure them out. Simply being. Now, finding comfort in the present, a sense of going on being, even as there is continual change. Be aware of the continual rising of the next moment. You're right here in the present as it changes. Number 5, find comfort in the presence, a sense of going on being, even as there is continual change. Be aware of the continual arising of the next moment. You're right here in the present as it changes, receiving this moment, receiving now. Step number 6 is allness. Abiding now is a whole being. We're breathing air flowing in and flowing out. We inhale oxygen. We exhale carbon dioxide. Each breath receiving and giving. What you're receiving becomes a part of you. What you're giving, a part of everything. Feel this, inhaling oxygen, exhaling carbon dioxide, each breath receiving and giving, each moment a part of you, each moment a part of everything. Open, feelings of interbeing, one with the plants, one with the animals, one with all people, one with the air and the water, one with the mountains and oceans. All of this earth, all of this flowing into you, and you flowing out into it. You are connected with the moon and the sun, all of space, all the stars everywhere. What is happening now in your mind and body is related to everything. Every thought, a wave in the ocean, all experiences, passing waves, deep peace. Step number 7, timelessness. Open to your intuition, a sense of possibility, spaciousness, stillness. Abide at the meeting of conditioned and unconditioned. What is unconditioned? What is conditioned continually changing? What is unconditioned is eternal and timeless. Let go of thinking. Let go of trying to make anything happen. Time, passing, and limitlessness. Open to your intuition. Spaciousness, changing and unchanging, eternal, timeless. Let go of thinking. Let go of trying to make anything happen. Come into a grounded sense of this moment, in this body, in this place. Move your feet and hands. If your eyes were closed, open them. Take a deep breath. We are touching again the feelings of the 7 steps of awakening. Steadiness, connecting with a stable sense of presence. Lovingness, you know love, you receive love, you give love. Fullness, you have enough, you are enough. Warm-heartedness, love flowing through your entire body. Nowness, you are in the present. Allness, one with all beings. Timelessness, open to the mystery of the eternal. Thank you so much, Noelle. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this great adventure. So, some notes. We have just stimulated the amygdala. This signals the brain that the experiences can develop a change in neural structure and function. The meditative quality of this experience alters neural networks for attention, awareness, and self-control. The focus on warm-heartedness stimulates a sense of connection, positive emotion. It builds the tissue of the hypothalamus that supports feelings of empathy toward others. Being aware of what's enjoyable and meaningful about relationship weaves loving kindness into your nervous system. I love that line. Weaves loving kindness into your nervous system. Weaves loving kindness into your nervous system. Okay. So now I'd like to hear from you. If we could please have gallery view on. I think yeah. And I'd like to know how that meditation was for you. Hey, so how did you do with the 7 steps of awakening? And how did you do with the integration of the pictures? Somebody, okay, Priya.
Go into my mind so much about what I thought of them, or even how, like I got a little distracted by how the images made me feel or what they looked like. And, some just made me smile. And that was beautiful, actually, is when you were talking about love and joy. And so it was a beautiful meditation. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Priya.
Definitely
Yes, I was
noticed.
afraid that the images might be a little distracting. I was hoping they would add to the experience. Yeah. Okay, next. Back to gallery view. Let me see some hand. Who's willing to say something? Claire. You have to turn your microphone on, honey.
Yeah, good. It was a lovely, lovely meditation. We've got a pneumatic drill working in the room next door, so I've got this on, so there's vibrations and sounds still. And I found that I didn't look at the images. I glanced a couple of times, but I instead just kept my eyes open and followed the beautiful meditation. It was so lovely. I could have had it a bit slower, but that's just me. So lovely to have that this morning. Beautiful. Kia ora.
Thank you. Well, thank you for saying this. I wanted it to go slower. I have to somehow figure out how to do that. I have to figure out how to turn my enthusiasm down so that I can go slower. But thank you. Your comment might help that along because I agree. The words are so evocative that I wanted to just repeat them over and over in some ways. Okay, let's see.
Personally,
Someone else. Come on. All right. Anjali,
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was just very helpful for body-mind kind of integration and feeling. I didn't look at the images. I mean, I did look a little bit at the beginning, but then I closed my eyes and I really tried to feel the sensations that, you were describing in my body. And it's amazing how those steps build on each other. I would love to be able to listen to this again and and also have it in writing, and because it's almost like a roadmap. That's the way it felt. Like a very simple but very profound step-by-step kind of roadmap. And I just when you got to the timelessness, it was almost like it felt like that was the culmination of the whole thing. So anyway, it was a journey. It really felt very powerful. Thank you, Prema. Thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you. That was exactly how he intended it. And in the book, Neurodharma, the first half, he lays this out, and then the second half, he explains each of these steps. But I thought this meditation gets it. It really gets it. So you will, those of you who've made some kind of donation to Taradatu will get the link. We'll put this on YouTube so you can play it again. And you might even be able to see the pictures then. I don't know what gets recorded, but at any rate, I will also send my notes because I was pretty much reading off of my notes. I revised this, I revised it a fair amount to make the languaging a little easier. It was a little cumbersome, but yeah, for those of you who received the notes from last month, you will find the same meditation. It's just I rewrote quite a bit of it for this one. So you will receive both. Yeah. Okie dokie. Anyone else willing to share how the meditation? Min. Okay.
I actually like the images. It helps me to enter the meditation. Those images without the words, like it really showed the visual. I can zoom in to the dive. That the entrance was very nice introduction. And then the more I getting into the meditation, and I was just more listening to your voice. So those images and collages of images were there as like a background, more like aquarium kind of background, very spacious and all the love and images. Then the more I getting into it, I was more listening to you and follow that meditation. At the same time, your guidance are step by step. So it helps me to be grounded yet and more open space.
Wonderful.
So yes, it's a dive deep, but I have my anchor. There's some ground. Thank you.
Thank you, Min. Yes, well, being an artist, I can imagine that the images would definitely have appealed to you. Yeah. Okay, somebody else, come on, step up. All right, let's see. Mary. Hi.
Oops, let me unmute. Okay, I think I'm unmuted now. I really appreciated the gentleness of this and it's just gentle and not like now do this and now do this and better be experiencing this. You know, sometimes I take my meditation like too serious. I had to do this right. So I really appreciate that it's just very gentle and it's gentle. I liked the images. I think they were very helpful in particular ways. For example, the loving kindness, to be able to connect to loving kindness, to see the images of the children particularly, and the mothers and the children smiling, and there was the cat on the head of the child. And when I see images like that, it just helps evoke those feelings inside of myself. So I think the images can be helpful. And I do want to hear it again as well, so.
Okay, thank you, Mary, for sharing. Beautiful. Okay, time for one more. Come on, somebody, raise your hand. Or do I need to call on you? All right, let's see. Who do we have there?
It's Jeanette.
Jeanette. Okay. Well, Linda.
Oh,
Sorry,
we
I
have
saw
two
Linda
hands raised.
first,
That's
so that's
okay.
all.
well, whatever. No problem.
We'll go from Linda to Jeanette. Yeah.
I just wanted to say I agree with so many of what they've said, and I would love to hear it again. my norm is to close my eyes, to go deep within. And so I looked at some of the images and it didn't quite resonate, it was too much. So I had my eyes closed. I'd like to try it again and see with eyes open, but my norm is that. But just like what they said, I'd love to hear it again, just hearing it and a little slower, or it was okay, but maybe a little slower would be nice. But I don't know, it felt just like a warm hug. The whole thing just made me go into love. And I just felt like a warm, I'm without words.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. One of the things that he mentions is we cultivate this feeling of warmth inside of ourselves so that we can access it at any moment. So if a situation feels threatening, or if a person is behaving in a strange way, we can contact the feelings of warmth and try to project them to help the situation. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, Jeanette.
You go.
Hi.
Hi. Let's see. There's a note on my. I'm okay. I'm unmuted. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I like them both. I'm really used to meditating to the dance music, to the mantras. I do it all the time. That's actually how I got started when I first found you. And so I meditate to all of the music. So it's really easy for me to go into meditation with just with your voice and with listening to well, it has been the music, but this was easy. I was wanting just to go deep into meditation. And yet at the same time, I really wanted to see the pictures. So what I decided I would like to do is to go back and look at this and do it as a visual meditation, because I really found lots of my heart opening, and I found an expansion of my consciousness in looking at the pictures. It's like it broadened my awareness of what was being said by looking, because the pictures were, they were quite fantastic, and they had a lot of expression or emotion, or some of the pictures, the artistry was so detailed and intricate that it just expanded my concept of the words that were being said. So the times that I had my eyes open during the meditation, that's what I was experiencing. And then the times when I had my eyes closed, then I was going deeper into it. And I agree with what some of the others were saying about the step by step. And I'm not sure that I, in this one, went step by step, because I was trying to do both. So what I'd like to do is go back and experience it both ways at different times, because both ways expanded me. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Oh, goody, goody. Okay. So moving along here, let's see, what else do I have? Yes. The 4 warm wishes. The 4 warm wishes, this is a Buddhist teaching. And it's something that when Anahata and I were traveling and teaching together, we did this a great deal, this particular piece of music. But instead of sharing the music, I just want to share the concept with you. If you could place your hands on your heart. And I want you to say out loud, I am safe. I am happy. I am healthy. I know peace. And now, in that meditation that we just did with the loved one, the one at your heart, your family member or your friend or your pet, holding them close to your heart, say to them, you are safe. You are happy. You are healthy. You know peace. Now broaden it a little bit to think of your community, and say to your community, you are safe. You are happy. You are healthy. You know peace. And now think about all of the conditions of the world. And now we're going to wish this to everyone with these words. Repeat after me. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you know peace. Let's do that again, thinking of all of the beings in the world and all of the different conditions that are going on right now. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you know peace. Okay, so let's see, where are we going? So to remind ourselves, the nervous system is always attempting to stabilize, hold on to patterns of activation that underline each moment of experience. It produces an ongoing, subtle tension, a sense of dissatisfaction. This is our nervous system. This is part of everything we experience. We cannot remove this. It's grounded in our biology. What we need to do is understand it. Now, this is the four thoughts. The four thoughts. The first one, gratitude for our circumstance. The second one, death and impermanence. The third one, karma, cause and effect. And the fourth one, the understanding of the dissatisfaction of conditioned existence. So that's what it's talking about. This is conditioned existence and how every moment of our life has this neural situation. This is our nervous system. It's built into our nervous system. However, as we become more and more conversant with the mind, as we establish ourselves in these 7 steps of awakening, we are able to witness this, and we are no longer compelled by it. That's freedom from samsara. That's what that means. Now, one of the ways of doing this, we need, in order to continue, because sometimes this gets very strong, this property of the nervous system. So we need to develop strategy. Now, one of the strategies that I found very interesting that was recommended in this book was called linking. We link positive material to a negative memory. So we have negative memories, but when they arise, instead of panicking or engaging in harmful behavior, we impose a sense of presence, of being Tara, of possessing her quality, of engaging with this past experience with the quality of Tara. And in this way, we lessen the impact until it no longer affects us. According to this presentation of Neurodharma, that it is possible to completely become free of any influence of past trauma. Okay, I want us to take a little break now. I need to take a little break. So Mary, if you could put the picture of Tara back up again, please, and play the meditation that we started with this morning. And I want to ask everybody, when you listen to this piece of music, if there are words that particularly catch you or phrases that particularly catch you, write them down. I want to see what is it that really catches you about, if anything, about this beautiful piece of music.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free, as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day. And I'm more loving every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day.
I'm going to talk a little bit, and then I have another experience I want to offer you. So I want to talk a little bit about the 5 skandhas, or the 5 heaps in Buddhism, because he gets right into them in his own way. There's the 5 skandhas are the way in which we build an identity. And the sense of identity, what happens is as we build it, we cling to it. So in other words, it starts with form. The question is, okay, what am I? I'm a human being. Okay. What are my feelings? How do I feel about this? What is my perception? And then that continues. What are the formations, the desires, the consciousness, the idea, the understanding of this? And don't worry about writing it down. But it's just that experience can be divided into smaller and smaller parts until it deconstructs. And by doing that, you see how it's a compounded experience, made up of parts within parts within parts. And when you become aware of this, you see that everything is changing. It's changing all the time. You can't grab onto it really. So you don't solidify around it. And by becoming conscious or aware of that, you become free. So he just has a very interesting presentation of that. Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to share with you, one of the things that Buddhist practice concentrates on, which is exceptional, is an understanding that the human body is going to die. And that if we focus on this, if we pay attention to it, if we prepare for it, that in fact, it's not as horrific, it's not a horrific experience. Lama Tenzin used to say to me, if you're not prepared, it's terrifying. He said, but if you are prepared, then it is your big opportunity to merge with your sources of refuge and to awaken and to commit yourself even stronger to bringing benefit. Because once you no longer have a physical body, some things become easier. It's easier for you to develop in a way that can bring benefit. And so because of this, I have written about it and my teachers, et cetera, et cetera. And one of my students who is here today, and it's so nice to see you, Anjali, really happy that you shared so that I could see that it was you. Beautiful. Has written a prayer at the time of death. And I really wanted to share it with all of you. So Miri is going to screen save a picture of Tara. If you could go ahead and do that, Miri. Put up a picture of Tara. And then we're going to play this meditation so we can do it together. Now she's written it in two ways. The first person, meaning as if you were talking to yourself at the time of death. And that's the one we're going to listen to now. Or the second person, which is if you are speaking to someone. So maybe if you would go ahead and play this meditation for all of us.
Now I am dying. It is time to remember all the blessings of my life and the essence of the teachings I have received. It is time to remember the love of all my teachers from beginningless time. I invoke the blessings of the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. As I think of my loved ones now, I give them into the care of Tara, so they may be blessed with good fortune and the ultimate freedom of enlightenment. I am at peace because I know my aspirations have been pure and that I have tried throughout my life to align my actions with my deepest beliefs and yearning to be a positive force in the world. Now is the time to to ask forgiveness of all the beings I may have harmed, consciously or unconsciously, including myself. I purify all negative actions of body, speech, and mind through the blessings of the immutable truth of existence. All my regrets melt away. Now is the time to generate compassion for myself and all beings, understanding that suffering is inevitable in samsara. With compassion and loving kindness, I welcome everything that arises, including pain and confusion. I invite all my emotions and sensations to tea and bow to Mara, my honored guest, who dissolves into emptiness, the emptiness of separate self, which is full of the universe. As I am dying, I realize my interconnectedness with all that exists. I see that the causes and conditions that arose to create what we called I are now dissolving, and my consciousness is free to merge with the vast expanse of truth and limitless possibility. I am empty of a separate self and full of the entire universe. Compassion and loving kindness naturally radiate from my heart. I understand the suffering of all beings and wish them limitless and unchangeable happiness, the freedom of enlightenment. A vast golden ocean of compassion, loving kindness, and gratitude toward my teachers surrounds me. Like a spark, my consciousness rises through my central channel and flies out from the crown of my head into Tara's welcoming heart. I merge with beloved Tara, the wisdom, compassion, and power of all the Buddhas. I realize my true nature. Beautiful Tara is before me, resplendent with silks and jewels. She sees everything about me, and she loves me absolutely. I feel completely surrounded by her love, by her protection, by her wisdom, and like a spark, my consciousness rises through my central channel and flies out from the crown of my head into Tara's welcoming heart. Whatever I experience, whether peaceful or wrathful, is a manifestation of Tara. I trust in her absolutely. She is here all around me to inspire me, protect me, and guide me to ultimate freedom, which is my true nature. My deepest longing now is to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. Whatever I see, touch, taste, smell, and feel is imbued with that wish to free all beings from suffering. Everything I encounter, everything that arises is a form of Aryatara and an opportunity for liberation. Like a spark, my consciousness rises through my central channel and flies out from the crown of my head into Tara's welcoming heart. I merge with Mother Tara, reborn in her pure land, a lush garden with a sea and a silver line of waterfalls in the distance, with flowers, butterflies, hummingbirds. The pure sounds of Tara's mantra fill the air. The air is fragrant with jasmine, incense, mint, and flower essences. I taste sweet, bright oranges. A gentle breeze caresses me. Tara's jeweled palace is before me, glistening in the sunlight. Welcoming me home is Mother, Protector, Tara. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free.
Thank you so much, Anjali, for your beautiful creation. I'm so grateful. So we have made this available to everyone in our little shop. And all the proceeds will go to a fund to help our aging Taras who sometimes need some help. So that's being taken care of. Well, darlings, I really don't have much more to say today. It's been quite an, as I said, quite an intense month. I'm so glad that I was able to get at least this much together. And I'd like to do a little bit of dancing with you. So I would like us to do the 4 immeasurables, but then I would also like us to do Oma Hung. So Miri, if you could line those 2 up. And I would like Noel to have a good time spotlighting everybody. And please turn your video on so we can see you. Even if you're not going to dance, you can smile at us and do the practice. When we get to the Oma Hung, the last part, and we're holding our hands up, go close to your computer and send blessings to somebody. Look at somebody on that line. That's why I'd like everybody to have their videos on for this, so we have a sense that we're doing it together. I'm going to dance with Miri. We come together to bring heaven to earth. Opening our hearts, we rest in the wisdom of interconnectedness. We are all together in this wonderful adventure of life. We offer each being in this wide and wonderful world love, compassion, joy, and equanimity. May this wish increase more and more until it bathes the whole world.
May all beings have happiness and a cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and a cause of suffering. May they never part from the happiness that knows no suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion to those near and far. May all beings have happiness and a cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and a cause of suffering. May they never part from the happiness that knows no suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion to those near and far. May all beings have happiness and a cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and a cause of suffering. May they never part from the happiness that knows no suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion to those near and far.
Body, speech, and mind empowered. Throughout this radiant and abundant universe, we gather our offerings, transform them into wisdom nectar, and pour the blessing upon our world, giving everyone exactly what they need. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to share. Even though I know it's on a screen, I just wish we could be together more. I've tried to make some opportunities for you to join us. So we still have 1 or 2 spaces available in Portland, I believe, and 1 or 2 spaces available in the Munlun, but I want you to dance together, and I want to dance together with you. So again, thank you. And before we end, Miri, if you could put on gallery view. So I could see everybody. Yeah, there you are. How wonderful. Okay, so comments, questions. Did you enjoy the presentation today? Just wave your hand if you're ready to talk. Okay. I don't have my glasses, maybe you have to tell me who this is. Where? Right here.
Ruti. Ruti. Ruti.
Okay.
Ruti from the side.
Gucci, okay. Hello, let's see. Yes, maybe get me my glasses. So I can see. Okay, so. Yeah, Ruchi. Yes, fala, menina. Tell us, how did you enjoy? Some Brazilian kisses. Maya, thank you so much for translating for all of our beautiful girls. I'm sorry that I didn't go slower. I'll try to remember next time. It's difficult. I get too excited. Okay, come on. How did you like the death meditation? Give me some feedback on that one. Is that Regina? Okay, fala, Regina, speak.
I think she could have open her. Let's open for her.
There she is.
Open. Yes.
It's been kind of amazing. We've had our first summer storm, hail, thunder, lightning, you know, so that was all going on during the last piece. So it took more center focus, but I was dancing through it all. So it's wonderful to be with everyone. And thank you for your teachings.
Wonderful to see you, Regina. It's beautiful. Wow. Yes, we heard that they were getting hail down in South Brazil also.
Yeah. Hail. Yeah.
Yeah, the earth has something to say to us, that's for sure. Thank you. And anyone else have something to share? I can't, Miri, can we go, Min? I can't hear you. You need to turn your microphone on.
I downloaded this meditation, first person and second person before, and I listened to both. And for me, I was looking for this meditation for a long time. And thank you, Anjali, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And when I listen and meditate, I am in space. Thank you. And thank you, Prema. And I've been listening so I can practice, if I can practice every day in the evening. I absolutely love to keep practice. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I'm very grateful to Anjali. It's really very special, very special. I've been asked to do this, and of course, I'm asked to do many things. I can't do them all. So I'm really happy that Anjali stepped forward with this beautiful piece. And of course, with Mercedes' music behind, very special. Mercedes is so generous with us to allow us to use her music in this way. It's very evocative. The music goes so beautifully with Anjali's words and her beautiful voice. Yeah. Yes, okay. Anyone else have something to say, something to share, please? Come on, step right up. This is our big chance to talk with each other. Well, then.
Unmute. Or raise your hand.
Hi.
You have to be unmuted.
This is so amazing to be able to see you, all of you. I miss you so much. I'm always working. Here, it's me. There we go.
Robin.
No, right. I miss you so much. I'm sorry I'm not very present over there, but I am in my heart. And I just hope that you, Prema, know it, and everybody else over there. I'm just still working all the time, but it's good. It's good. But
yeah,
I miss.
beautiful.
I hope I can come down to the new place.
Yeah, to Darling, you have to come. And who's there with you?
Here's Trishana.
Ah,
And Ivy. We had a bigger. Here's Ivy. Come closer, Ivy.
I don't.
There she
Here
is.
I am.
There she is. There she is. We had a bigger group, but the others had to leave.
This is our monthly Tara
Yeah.
thing here.
Yeah, we were dancing, and this is really interesting. You want to tell the story? Okay, today for our practice,
Right.
we chose the qualities and the 4 immeasurables. That's what we did. So we did it twice today.
Yeah, already.
We did it in our own practice. That's what we chose before you gave your teachings, your presentation.
Motivation.
We did everything.
Motivation, the 21 qualities and the 4 measurables.
Yeah, just program. We could have chosen anything, but that's what we chose today, and that's what we did with you also.
beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, I forgot to ask if it was meaningful for us to go through the qualities like that. Just different from dancing, yes, to really think about them and feel them in our bodies.
Yep, as a matter of fact, Shoshana, right? Shoshana was wondering about the
But there it's still
creative wisdom was
Right.
Creative.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yes. It's the moon and its reflection, as if it's reflected in water. Yeah. Wisdom. Yeah. That's very good. Very good.
Thank you for that clarification.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. So happy. So happy. Okay, one more. Do we have someone else who wants to share? I can't see. There we go. Wave your hand. Come on. Oh, do I have to call on somebody? Carrie, how are you doing, girl?
I'm doing very well, thank you. To be able to practice together is very meaningful. I really like doing the meditations together, doing the qualities. I thought that was very good to really feel that presence in doing that. And then the death meditation, really grateful for that. So thank you very much. Good to be with all of you.
Yay. Well, it's really good to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah. It would be so nice if we just lived down the street, but at least we can live in these little boxes here.
Yes, this is what
Lucky
the
for
world
me,
has given
Amina,
us.
that Carrie does kind of live down the street. So she's actually at my house today, helping me.
Is that Amina?
It is Amina.
Yeah.
Wow. Hi. Oh, how
Hi.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so glad you could join us today. Well, this is very special.
Yeah, I fell asleep interestingly, during the quality part of it. and woke up for the death meditation. So that was good. That's just how it is these days. I fall asleep in the middle of anything. So
Oh.
yeah, but it was beautiful. And Anjali, that is so beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Thank you. What a gift. And thank you for all the cards and prayers that everybody and donations and things that people have sent in to help Parvati and I. I can't tell you how much it means to us both, especially in this kind of weird in between waiting time. It's been very helpful. Thank you. Love you all. Love
Well,
you
we
so
keep you
much,
in our
Prema.
prayers. We keep you in our prayers every day. Yep.
These practices are so helpful. Thank you.
Hooray. Well, I appreciate your feedback, ladies. It's not an easy thing for me to do, to put together this sharing, but I really feel the need for us to do it. So let's see what the next month brings. I don't know. I don't have a theme. I don't have a book. I don't know what it's going to bring, except for Miri and I, Tara Ling is coming along, but it's a huge job. It's amazing. And, you know, trying to keep our health together, trying to keep everything happening. It's, you know, wow, it's a big deal, but it's happening. And we're so grateful for the teachings more than anything. Both Miri and I really almost every day mention how we couldn't do this without the teachings, without the reminder to relax, to open, to be patient, to be kind. It's, you know, we're dealing with a lot of people, a lot of workmen, you know, different consciousness. It's interesting, yeah. But we're doing it. We're doing it. And we will be so happy to share with all of you whenever the opportunity arises.